Good afternoon. Thank you for watching our live briefing for Wednesday, May 13th. Today, I'll share with you the COVID-19 update. Then you're going to hear from Robert Mann, our Vice President of Information Technology, then Patty Pickering from Wellness, and then Jenny Tavelda from Pastoral Care will have our Pastoral Care segment today. A quick review of the COVID data. Worldwide, as of today, there have been 4,310,000 cases worldwide, with nearly 295,000 deaths. Nationally, we're sitting at 1,340,000 cases. That's nearly 18,000 new cases since yesterday. We've had about 80,800 deaths. More than 1,000 people in the last 24 hours. In Virginia, up until today, we have had about 180,000 people tested, an increase overnight of nearly 9,000. We have 25,431 positive cases, an increase of 830. Of those 25,000 cases, nearly 4,000 of them are in long-term care. An additional 2,000 of those cases are healthcare workers in the Commonwealth. The positivity rate, which is the rate we watch to see if the number of people getting testing positive is going up or down out of the total people tested, decreased slightly overnight to 14.2%. Currently, in Virginia, there are 1,526 patients in Virginia hospitals. Of those 1,500, 375 of them are in ICU. To date, more than 3,500 people have been hospitalized in Virginia. There have been 927 deaths. That's a big number. Of the 927, 59% of them have been either from or in long-term care facilities, for a total of 545 people. And to date, we've had 3,550 or so individuals recover from COVID-19. In Henrico, there have been 1,146 cases, 112 deaths, and 116 individuals hospitalized. Chesterfield, a lot of cases in Chesterfield, 862. They continue to climb, 29 deaths, 68 hospitalizations. And in Richmond, there's been 590 cases, 18 deaths. Before I step away and invite Robert up, I want to thank everyone, residents and their families, who've shared notes of encouragement or thanks to me and the staff. We share those as we get them, and we've posted many of them downstairs for staff to enjoy and get energy from. Your comments really do lift us up when we're low and feed us energy to push ahead. None of us, you or us, expected this would be how we get by, but it is the hand we've been dealt, and we're playing this to win. I also want to thank you for your efforts to social distance from each other and to keep your physical distance from us, the staff, and our contractors. Please do your part. Keep wearing your mask in public, social distance, and wash your hands. It's really the best thing we can do to keep each other safe. That's it for me today. Tomorrow, I'm going to share some of the impacts that this 2 months of being in quarantine has had on our organization from a staffing standpoint and financially. As you can imagine, it's had a significant impact, and we expect it will for a period of time. So I'm going to share some of that information with you tomorrow, and we have some other things we're going to share with you tomorrow. So next up is Robert, and I will see you all tomorrow.
Good afternoon. The IT department is continuing to support your technology needs. Please call the Resident Technology Hotline at extension 4026 for assistance. Austin is solving most problems over the phone. If for some reason he cannot correct your issue over the phone, we are performing pickups at your door. Your device is brought down to IT, repaired, sanitized, and delivered back to your apartment. For residents that do not have devices to connect with family, we are offering a service where we can assist residents to connect with their loved ones. Please call the Resident Technology Hotline to schedule an appointment. Malicious cyber criminals are attempting to leverage interest and activity in COVID-19 to launch coronavirus-themed phishing emails. These are emails that may look legitimate, asking you to click on a link or open an attachment. Don't open unsolicited emails from people you don't know. Be wary of third-party sources spreading information about COVID-19. There is also a rise in texting scams that try to get individuals to click a link in a text message regarding COVID-19. An example would be a text message from a number you do not know. It may contain a statement similar to, "Someone who came into contact with you tested positive or has shown symptoms for COVID-19 and recommends that you get tested immediately. Please click the link for testing information." There'll be a link usually in the text message that they want you to click to gain additional information. Do not click on links in these messages. Clicking on a link will download a virus that could compromise the personal data on your phone. Government agencies do not communicate through text messages at this time. Thank you, be safe, and next up is Patty from Wellness.
Hello, everyone. Take my little mask off so I can breathe and talk. So I'm here to share the good news with you today. And there is hope in the future, and I'm here to help you prepare. You will get this, and you will get through this, and I need you to be ready. And you need to keep your bodies healthy, strong, and flexible. You need to stay focused on the prize, the day the gates open wide. Have you, by any chance, seen the movie It's a Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, the story of Mr. Rogers? So I just have a little quote from the Wikipedia page here. So, Mr. Rogers had a lonely childhood. I think he made friends with himself as much as he could. He had a ventriloquist dummy, he had stuffed animals, and he would create his own worlds in his childhood bedroom. Rogers attended Latrobe High School, where he overcame his shyness. "It was tough for me at the beginning," Rogers told NPR's Terry Gross in 1984. "And then I made a couple of friends who found out that the core of me was okay. And one of them was the head of the football team." Rogers served as president of the Student Council and was member of the National Honor Society and was editor-in-chief of the school yearbook. So those are only the beginnings of a very long lifetime of achievements. If Mr. Rogers were here, he would share a few key points for you to remember. First, something good can come from something bad. Second, when we demonstrate self-discipline, we become disciples to each other and to our adult children. If you do not think that they are watching you, think again. Your neighbors, adult children, and grandchildren are watching you. They are seeing you endure this isolation, and not just for your own safety, but also for the greater good, the health and well-being of our community. They will not forget this, and your actions will influence their ability to cope with adversity. So I want you to keep the end goal in mind. Keep your hope in the future alive. Find ways to reach out, encourage your neighbors, friends, family. And for goodness sake, please continue to keep your body healthy, active, and strong. This is so important because when the gates open up to the world, I want you to have the physical strength and energy to greet your loved ones with wide open arms. Let this be your legacy. So, we will be together again, I am certain. And I cannot wait to see your happy, shiny faces, laughing, chatting up with your friends, embracing each other, having fun. So stay active. Greet each day with a nice, deep, full breath. Stretch, bend your body, remain flexible. Walk daily, and keep exercising with us on TV 970. And thanks to all of you who are helping to make these things happen. We love you. Have a great day. Up next is Jenny from Pastoral Care.
Good afternoon. I'm Jenny Tavelda, one of the chaplains here at Westminster Canterbury Richmond. I want to invite you to join us for worship at 10:30 tomorrow morning, May 14th, on TV 970. The service will be led by Reverend Dr. Lynn McClintock. Bulletins for the service can be found in Pastoral Care's May prayer booklet or on Touchtown. Now hear these words from Psalm 46. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth should change, though the mountains shake in the heart of the sea, though its waters roar and foam, though the mountains tremble with its tumult. There is a river whose streams make glad the city of God, the holy habitation of the Most High. God is in the midst of the city, it shall not be moved. God will help it when the morning dawns. The nations are in an uproar. The kingdoms totter. He utters his voice. The earth melts. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. Come, behold the works of the Lord. See what desolations he has brought on the earth. He makes wars cease to the end of the earth. He breaks the bow and shatters the spear. He burns the shields with fire. Be still and know that I am God. I am exalted among the nations. I am exalted in the earth. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. The prayer I offer today is from the Blue Book by Jim Branch. Please pray with me. O Lord our God, so much of this life is lived in between the now and the not yet, between arriving and departing, between birth and death and rebirth, between growing up and growing old, between questions and answers. Help us not to live only for some distant day when the in-between will be no more, but help us to step into the mystery of that sacred space here and now, knowing that it will be a place of genuine change and true transformation. Amen. We invite you to tune back in tomorrow for our next 3 o'clock update. God bless.